Welcome back. You're watching the late night news on NDTV Hindu. Let's shift focus on some national stories now as we celebrate 63 years of independence today. The situation in Kashmir is worsening and the challenges before country today, not surprising that it came up in the Prime Minister's address to the nation. But Dr. Singh's message today also had something else, a warning to Pakistan.
There is no place like the Red Fort to do it. On issues that besieged his government, the Prime Minister was out to do image correction. So he issued 4 appeals and a warning. First, he warned Pakistan that terror and talks won't go along.
अगर ऐसा नहीं हो पाता तो बातचीत का कोई भी सिलसिला बहुत आगे नहीं बढ़ पाएगा.
With political efforts failing to calm Kashmir and the state government searching for an end, Singh issued this appeal.
कि वो लोकतांत्रिक तौर तरीकों से अपनी और देश की बेहतरी के लिए हमारे साथ मिलकर काम करें.
Last year he called red terror the biggest threat to the country. But now the political landscape stands altered. The Congress is against the tough on terror line. Their ally Mamta wants talks. Manmohan's signal was that Mamta and the Congress's line of talks and human touch was government policy now.
नक्सलवादियों से अपील करता हूं कि वो हिंसा का रास्ता छोड़कर सरकार के साथ बातचीत करें.
For the last 6 years, Singh hadn't made a single promise in his address. So today, even on the price rise issue, instead of a promise, he appealed to the people to understand the reasons for price rise.
कि कोई भी व्यक्ति या संस्था लंबे समय तक अपनी आमदनी से ज्यादा खर्च नहीं कर सकती, चाहे वो सरकार ही क्यों न हो.
His 4th appeal was on his clear and present worry, the scandal-hit Commonwealth Games.
कि सभी देशवासी इन खेलों को एक राष्ट्रीय त्योहार के रूप में लेकर उन्हें सफल बनाने में कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ेंगे. जय हिंद.
Now, it was meant to be an occasion for Omar Abdullah to reach out to the people instead of the focus on Independence Day celebrations in Srinagar turned out to be a major security breach, and this after a shoe was thrown at Chief Minister Omar Abdullah, not by an angry youth, but a policeman. I'm embarrassed, security apparatus says the constable had been suspended, but cannot seem to explain how he managed to get into the high security VIP corner and target the Chief Minister himself.
A shoe from the 3rd row of the VIP enclosure. An unexpected attack soon after Omar Abdullah unfurled the national flag in Srinagar. Omar tried to take it in his stride.
मुझे कोई अफसोस नहीं है कि आज मैं आते ही यहाँ पीछे से एक आदमी खड़ा हुआ और उसने नारा दिया. अगर हाथ में झुका रहा पत्थर नहीं तो मुझे लगता है इससे बेहतर इलाज का कोई तरीका हो ही नहीं सकता.
Security for the function was so high, no civilians, not even school children were allowed at the venue. Never mind the VIP enclosure. Police say it was a suspended head constable, mentally unsound, with a case of extortion against him. So how did he get in? Were others involved? 15 policemen, including 4 officers, have now been suspended for a security breach.
Placed under suspension on 22nd of May this year for a criminal case registered against him at a police station in Srinagar.
Omar tried to connect to the people by addressing the cynicism. An economic package wasn't enough. He said what Kashmir needs is autonomy.
लेकिन जम्मू कश्मीर का मसला बुनियादी एक सियासी मसला है और उसका सियासी हल खोज के निकालना आपका और हमारा फर्ज है.
Overall, it was an appeal for peace to everyone, protesters and security forces alike.
तो आज क्यों ना हम ये तय करें कि कम से कम इस रमजान के पाक महीने के लिए दोनों तरफ से हम एहतिजाज या ताकत का सिलसिला बंद करें. पत्थर ना चले, गोली ना चले, टीयर गैस ना चले, लाठी ना चले.
There was something for the youth too, believed to be disgruntled. 50,000 government jobs in the next few months. But whether these appeals and promises will pacify the protesters and help Omar connect with people is another matter. The shoe throwing was not a good sign. With Nazir Masoodi, Natasha Jog for NDTV.
The two militants have been killed in the encounter between militants and security forces in the Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir. An army major, a policeman and a civilian have also been injured. The encounter began on Saturday and it's a joint operation of the army and the state police. A group of terrorists jumped out of a house into the adjoining fields to escape. Two of them have been killed. Facing arrest for his alleged role in the 2008 Bangalore blasts, Kerala PDP leader Abdul Nasser Madani today said he is willing to surrender in court. A police team from Kollam has been in Madani's hometown in Kollam district since Tuesday but hasn't arrested him. So far, many of Madani's supporters have been camping in his house, saying they will resist any move to arrest him. Madani has also moved to the Supreme Court for anticipatory bail.
ശാരീരിക അസ്വസ്ഥതയൊന്ന് മാറാൻ വേണ്ടി കാത്തിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഏറ്റവും അടുത്ത ദിവസം തീരുമാനം ഉണ്ടാവും. ഏറ്റവും അടുത്ത ദിവസം തന്നെ ഞാൻ സറണ്ടർ ചെയ്യും, കോടതിക്ക് മുമ്പിൽ സറണ്ടർ ചെയ്യും. ഇനി ഇതിനുള്ളിൽ അറസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് പോകണമെങ്കിൽ അറസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് പൊക്കോട്ടെ, അതിൽ യാതൊരു വിധമായ തടസ്സവും ഇല്ല.
On to some sports. In yet another blow to India's ongoing cricket tri-series, Yuvraj Singh has been ruled out of Monday's ODI against Sri Lanka after being diagnosed with dengue. Yuvraj had been battling poor form and fitness for quite some while, and the latest setback just adds to his miseries. The injury-ravaged team is already without pace spearhead Zahir Khan and opener Gautam Gambhir. India lost the opening match to New Zealand by a massive 200 runs and needs to win on Monday to remain afloat in the series. Now, a chess competition for the visually challenged was held here today, drawing players from across the state. And with their inability to see hardly a barrier, their enthusiasm to play the game and win was only a source of inspiration to many others.
86 visually challenged players went about their strategies in the state-level chess tournament. Tension and excitement were visible among the young contestants. It appeared their inability to see was hardly a barrier.
There will be some pitch to find some difference between the dark and light squares, and then a screw will be fitted to a coin to find the difference between whether it is white or black coins.
The participants came from different parts of the state, and most of them have no formal training in chess. The winner belonged to Madurai.
வின் பண்ணதுக்கு காரணம் ஐஏபி ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் தான் மேடம். எனக்கு மாஸ்டரோ வேறு யாருமோ சொல்லிக் கொடுத்ததில்லை. நான் அடுத்து வர்ற டோர்னமெண்ட்லாம் பண்ணிக்கிடுவேன் மேடம், கலந்துக்கிடுவேன் மேடம்.
Organizers of the event, Netrodaya, a home for the differently abled underprivileged people, expressed concern at the lack of sporting events for the blind.
So most of the sporting clubs, they are not conducting games for the visually challenged, and we want to send across a strong message that visually challenged are able to perform in all levels. Chess is a game where the visually challenged doesn't need any kind of assistance. They're able to play as normal as anybody would play.
Tournaments like these instill confidence in the young contestants and exposure, which is a powerful inspiration for all of us. In Chennai, Pratiksha Ramkumar, NDTV Hindu.
Well, that's all we have for you on this bulletin. But before we wrap, a look at the history of India's national anthem. Jai Hind.
Janagana mana adhinayak jaya he Bharat bhagya vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravid Utkal Banga Vindhya Himachal Yamuna Ganga Uchchal Jaladhi Taranga Tab Shubh Naame Jage Tab Shubh Ashish Mange गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय